Well, that would be very funny because I know I heard the original, and I wonder if we can turn it into a versus reaction. You know what I'm saying? Would that even be fair if we did that? I don't know. Maybe not.
Well, I won't be singing it, so.
Hmm. Thank you for that hot topic. I am so happy to have you here with us today, with Steph and I today, Jono. I really am. How does it feel to be back?
It feels so good. It feels really good.
Good.
Just because I feel pretty good this evening as it is. So, because we have the work, free from work tomorrow.
Oh, you're off tomorrow. So what about Friday?
Yep. I have to work. Oh, my wife asked, "Are you free from work tomorrow?" Ja, I have to respond to her in Swedish. Ja, älskling, jag är ledig imorgon. Ja, ja.
Tell her we said hi.
Vi säger hej till dig, älskling. Ja, du också. Mm. Ja, Rain is saying hi to you. I am saying hi back.
Thank you so much.
Okay. Yeah. Sorry for that.
That's okay.
She didn't know that I was free tomorrow, so she's
She's like, yeah, I need to know.
Yeah.
So you are free tomorrow. What about Friday? Do you work Friday?
Yeah, I have to work Friday.
That's a bummer. You're off Thursday and then have to go back to work on
It
Friday.
is.
That's crazy sauce.
Right. Because I didn't. A lot of people at work apparently had the foresight of taking that day off as well, but I completely forgot, and now it's too late.
Gotcha. Darn it.
Hello, Sir Teufel.
Well, I'm happy that you're feeling well. Oh, welcome, baby.
Yeah, they're like extremely late. Just barely told me, oh yeah, we're gonna be about 2 hours late.
Gotcha. Okay. Well, nice to have you with us as well. All right. Well, thank you for that. What's happening now? Jono, we're going to get ready to spin the wheel. I tell you, I know the chit-chat has only been 25 minutes, a half hour. But just this few minutes that you've been on with me, Jono, prior to tutorial, has made it that much easier. And thank you so much. Really, though. All right, let me get my question.
I'm so glad.
Oh, baby, thank you so much. That's mega love. Like, really, though. You're stepping outside of your box to help support me on the stream. It means so much. And it's just so sweet that I was telling them the earlier tutorial that Steph was messaging me. She's always concerned about the stream and me feeling supported and all that stuff. And she reached out to Jono, asking if he could, if it possibly, join me. And I honestly, she said, well, I don't know if he messaged you. And I'm like, I didn't respond to her because I'm like, I don't want to make her feel like, make her feel bad, like, or like her efforts were like futile, but I didn't respond. And I'm like, he didn't message me, so I have to assume that he won't be able to join me. And I was not going to ask you because I don't want to impose on anybody ever. That's crazy sauce. So him joining me, during the chit chat was a pleasant surprise. It really, really was. So thank you again, baby. So wonderful.
Well, you're so welcome.
Let me get my questions for the spin the wheel. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be great. And I think that since Jono is here today, guys, as a surprise guest co-host, it's a good day. It's gonna be a great day when someone's gonna win this spin the wheel question, and it's gonna be great. This one here should be.
I just realized that that's a still image of Steph. I thought maybe her video froze.
No. I just had to. I'm like, today's the day she's usually here as my co-host. I gotta have her here, and it helped me to ease into the stream, having her face over there. You know what I'm saying? She's here.
You're adorable.
Thank you. All right, this should be I think this should be a relatively easy question for you guys to answer. Okay. No, this is gonna be real hard, but just go for the challenge, okay? Multiple choice. Which out of the three is my favorite cake? My favorite. I'm not saying I don't like all of them, but which out of the three is my favorite cake? Is it 1, strawberry cheesecake, 2, carrot cake, or 3, chocolate cake? Which one of the three? Strawberry cheesecake, carrot cake or chocolate cake? Chris says carrot cake. Any other answers? Chocolate cake. Miss Luna says chocolate cake. Any other responses to the question?
Jono is sitting here losing his mind right now.
You know,
the answer and I can't say shit.
You think he knows the answer? Interesting.
Should answer.
Do you know the answer to that one, Jono?
No, well, actually, if it was me, I would pick chocolate cake because I also love chocolate cake a lot. But let's run with that. Chocolate cake.
Chocolate cake. And what would you think, Sotorfil?
Chocolate.
Chocolate cake. Okay. Okay. So the correct answer is, and this is only if Amaya baked it, because she is a gourmet bake. I'm sorry. She may not have the decorations down packed, but baby can bake her butt off. If she's baking the cake, my absolute favorite would have to be chocolate cake. Yes, ma'am, and yes, sir. Yes, you guys are correct. So who answered the chocolate cake in chat?
Miss Luna's Beach answered it first.
Are you writing these? I think I mentioned my favorite cake once on the stream. You get every answer except the one answer, the one question you can't get right is my big favorite, Sistah's Big Four. That's the one answer you have not been able to successfully answer. But good job, Jono, and so joyful. Chocolate cake it is. Someone said German chocolate cake. I think that was Chris. And I love German chocolate cake, yes. But if you guys ever get a chance to come to South Florida and our daughter bakes chocolate, her chocolate cake homemade, but baby, that is quintessentially.
Ooh, I want that one.
Jono, baby, let me tell you something right now. Whatever it is you like about chocolate cake, just tell me, what do you like? What is it about chocolate cake that you like so much?
I do like an edge of spice or taste, but also a sense of creaminess with it.
Listen, baby, you and I both, that is the thing that I look for in chocolate cakes. I want to taste a bit of the cacao, you know what I'm saying? But I want the chocolate to be as smooth as possible, and it has to be a creaminess, fluffiness to it. And her chocolate cake, guys, it is so, the cream, the icing is so fluffy. It's so creamy, but fluffy. It's like it melts in your mouth. And the cake itself, it's so moist and so, it is the best chocolate cake I have ever experienced. I'm almost out of this place at this point, guys. It's amazing.
I'll be back in a little bit.
Okay, baby. It is absolutely amazing, Jono. And I hope that one day she will learn how to bake and freeze so she can ship it, because baby, if she could, I'm gonna pay her to ship you some chocolate cake sugar. It is the absolute best, and I've had different chocolate cakes. And I'm not being biased, it is the best, baby. It's the best. Oh
yeah. Or if I have the fortune to ever visit you guys,
that'll be so wonderful.
Then I expect a couple of burgers from Wolf.
Yeah, you will get a couple of smash burgers. You will.
I love that.
Oh man, yeah, his burgers are the best, guys. It's simple. The red onions for me. It's the red onions for me. And the clean, crisp lettuce, fresh tomatoes, and it's amazing. It really is. I work in a lawyer's bureau. Oh, do you now? Okay, gotcha. Okay, you're so smart. All right, so Miss Luna got the correct answer. Let's go ahead and spin this wheel. Watch, you're gonna win either a versus reaction or a reaction. Watch. Damn. All right, since it's just us family here, let's try this one more time. One more spin.
Yep.
There you have it. You won a versus reaction. So either today or tomorrow, give me the versus song you would like me to hear, or I can probably pull one from the Discord server. We'll see whichever one I can do. If I can do that one quicker, we'll do that one instead, okay? So let's hold that for after the break, okay? Let me know. All right.
They didn't see the wheel. It wasn't present.
Oh, damn. Damn, hold on. There you have it. Versus. My bad. My bad. You have? I thought you always got one. Okay, then answer it right now. What am I big for? Your memory is Google. Same, Chris. I don't see the wheel. Okay, there it is. Spoken like a lawyer. I know, right? Oh my God, Chris cracks me up. I don't know, when you guys are talking, does he make you laugh ever?
Yeah, he's I just love him.
I do too.
He's my Philly brother from another mother.
Is he now? Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
He's the best. Oh my goodness. And honestly, I don't know how you're always smiling, Chris, or making others smile, because baby, I know life is not the easiest for you. It's amazing. Touche. You're right. You're actually right.
We talk and we butt heads and we agree and disagree and all of that stuff. But that's part of the reality of being human.
Yeah.
And interacting.
Absolutely. And when there's respect, and within that respect, there is adoration. I would say as well.
Indeed.
Yeah,
Indeed.
It's easy to have those differences and move forward from it, So that's great, baby. That's wonderful. Not many people I can say I could have a debate with and walk out feeling like, you know what, man, you're all right with me. Not many people, you know what I'm saying? So it's great to know someone that you can have a debate with, a disagreement or differences of opinions with that are expressed, and still walk away with respect and adoration and love for that person. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. You do good in Congress.
Why I don't have too many friends, because I tend to challenge people on their views, not just for the sake of it, but if I feel it pressed, and I will make my voice known. And most people don't like it when you disagree. Of course,
that is true. That is true.
But I try to make it in a respectful and pleasant manner, and of course I have knowledge of when to do a comment or not. I'm not antisocial. I know that during a funeral, perhaps you shouldn't say something negative about the person that's being buried, like for example. But if talking about the world views, world life philosophy, I mean, if someone wants to ask me something, I'm going to say exactly what I regarding that topic.
Yeah, samesies. But I think the difference between you and myself and me is that I don't have much of a filter, and I'm not very diplomatic, and you are. You have a very good way of packaging the message, and then delivering the message in the most gentle way possible. Me, I will deliver the message, but the package is going to be a little messed up. Some paper's going to be missing and some tape is going to be off. It's going to just fall apart. You'll receive it, but baby, I can't guarantee it's going to be delivered in one piece. You feel me?
Well, that's okay. That's okay. That's okay. You're just very full-blooded, and you're right up there with that full blood.
Well, Chris says you are very respectful and educate me on the facts, and I argue if the facts are true and valid.
Yeah, we hobnob and we talk back and forth, and it's all good. It's all well and good.
That's wonderful. That's so great. Yeah, I just don't really have. I don't have it in me. First of all, I don't have a lot of information about things. Number one. But the little thing that I do know about, that I'm certain about, I'm very passionate about. And where there's passion, there's heat. And where there's heat, there's nothing to let out let the flame away. You know what I'm saying? Like for me, if I feel it and I'm passionate, I have zero tolerance and zero patience to explain anything to you if you're talking stupid out the side of your neck. It is hard. But I love people like you and like Chris and even like Wolf. You know, you guys actually care enough to, you know, get your message out because you want to actually make an impact, a positive impact, and change a person's perspective in their life if possible. You know what I'm saying? Am I correct about that, about you, Jono?
Well, yeah, I think so. And let me put it this way: what are the chances that you're talking to another human being about something you regard important, and cross that with the probability that you will have a negative effect? And so if it's a topic that you feel a lot about, that you feel is important, the chances that you're going to have an internal struggle about the negative effect of it is going to be at 100%. 100%. So that is something that, as when it comes to communication, we have to be vigilant about. We have to be woke about our own tendencies to react in a negative fashion when someone says something different on something we regard as important. Not for the sake of we agree with them, but for the sake of stabilizing our own wishy-washy mind to a core of a decent view and confidence and I would say wisdom, but I think I'd rather term it the proper application of knowledge and or experience. Like I'm experienced with myself, I know I have these tendencies, so when you say that, I feel angry, but I'm going to take a step back, breathe, and then reevaluate. And that's a hard that's a harder thing to do.
That's almost impossible for me.
Yeah, it's very hard.
I'm like, ba-da-da-da-da-da-da, take it. You don't like it?
Right.
I don't like how they came out, but it's too late. I'm working on it though. I'm working on it. Not easy, man.
It's a never-ending process.
It's like if I'm talking to someone, first, like again, if I am speaking to someone that I don't have much respect for, there's literally nothing you can say to me that will prevent me from just unloading and not having any patience to hear anything else or not caring about how my message is delivered. I just don't care anymore. You know, so I get where you're coming from, you know, you're a special kind of guy.
And that has a different aspect as well, because you have to award more economical usage of your energy.
Exactly.
Like I can't spend this time trying to explain basic shit to thousands of people.
Yeah.
I have to compartmentalize the way I use my energy, and that's all well and good as well. And there's so much balance for a human being. It's not easy being a human being. It's a hard job.
Yeah, it is. It's a very hard job. It's a hard job. Also, being a Black woman in an area where it's predominantly not Black. Because listen, like I told you guys last week, I don't want to be the cliche angry Black woman, but let me tell you something right now. Don't push me. Don't make me. I want to be great. I want to be good. I want to be, But so it ain't easy. I feel you. I feel like it ain't easy, just like it ain't easy being a sister that's trying to be nice and be good. You know what I'm saying? That's off topic, but you feel me? I think you do.
I do.
Thank you, baby. She says, yes, it's better not to even engage people like that because they're just looking for an argument for the sake of an argument. That is correct. You can't change their mind or even make them see your point of view. Absolutely correcto mundo. Smug, and thank you for greeting, Smug. Hi, baby. How you been? We missed you, Smug. What's good? Smux has been missing some of the past streams, other things happening sometimes. Yeah, I get it, baby. As long as you come in by every now and then, let us know that you're alive and you're well. I'm very happy. Okay, baby, and I'm so happy to see you here today. All right, mega love to you, Sugar Pie. Okay, all right,
If
so...
I may just make a short statement. What Chris mentioned, there is an Old Norse or a Viking saying that you shouldn't wrestle with a pig because you only walk away with its stench.
You shouldn't wrestle with a pig because you only walk away with its stench.
Yeah, and the meaning of that is choose your battles. Because very often we tend to engage in battles that have no productive end. It's just because we end up in this deadlock of I'm right, no, you're right, now I'm right, and hobnob for the sake of nothing.
Yeah, I can appreciate that. That's similar to what Wolf tells me sometimes, you know, and also it's important to focus on the end result. You know what I'm saying? But my question is, Jono, you say that it's best to pick your battles. My question is, what if the battle picked me? What if that battle picked me?
Yes, and that's a very interesting question. Because then we're into adaptation of the moment, and then you have to do a very quick judgment of should I invest energy in this? Maybe you try it for like 5 minutes, but you realize quickly enough, it's gonna cost me more than I get out of it. So I'm gonna try to just close it down. And that doesn't mean that it's a waste. It just means that on the one side, intellectual or empathic discussion can change minds, and it does. But if you feel that this is not going to happen, you need to shut it down. It's not going to happen.
Right. And that's the thing I've been working on. Really am. Let's see what that
and it's
sound
hard.
is.
It's really hard to know when and how to respond, what to do in that or that situation. It's really hard.
The thing is, you know, I'm the way I'm designed, I'm built to always be ready, willing and able, highly capable of giving smoke. You know, and I need to understand that not everything deserves the smoke. Not everything deserves the smoke. And when I'm ready to give the smoke, I need to make sure that I'm delivering the smoke in the best way possible so it doesn't overtake the environment that I'm in, and then people start choking. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, and that's a very natural human response because it has to do with action reaction. And you can find this in the cell, the simplest forms of life. So of course you can find it in a complex human mind I want to have my response being equivalent or at the level of what I'm hearing, not overdoing it or perhaps not underdoing it either.
It's called escalation of force.
Yeah.
You present as much force back as you're being met with.
Damn, yeah, I need that. I need to find that balance.
It's Newtonian mechanics, and it works in the brain as well. And
it's military tactics too. Don't
get me started on general relativity.
On the second note, with that being in mind, don't bring a knife to a gunfight.
Okay. Don't bring a knife to a gunfight. Okay.
In other words, if somebody starts smoke with you, they better be ready to get some.
Right. That part. They better be ready. That's very, very
I could ramble on with analogies off of this topic all night.
But you know what? The timer's up. So
Yep.
Look at me doing up from
okay. He's not, listen guys.
Not sideways.
Did you hear that, Yono? He's like, shut the hell up, both of you. Let's
Yeah,
stick
right,
to the.
Yeah,
moving
because
on.
both you and I, Rain, we can talk each
We
other's ears
can.
off.
Listen, that's why I
Yeah.
need you here as a co-host again. And listen, we
Yeah.
can fill up the entire 30
Oh, yeah.
minutes an hour time slot just talking about
Easily.
everything easily.
Easily.
No, it hasn't been an hour yet. It's been about 40 minutes. Nonetheless, thank you all so much for joining us. And thank you again, Yono, for surprising me as a co-host today. I would love to have you on again. Let's make it happen again soon, okay? It's been almost a year, I think. It's been probably a year at this point.
Yes.
It's not fair. Not fair. All right. Okay, so let's go ahead and close out. I'm going to close and say goodbye to you two people. Join us over on Twitch. The link to my Twitch channel should be in the description of the stream. Join us there because we will do the live reaction portion of the show there, okay? Say bye for now, Yono.
Bye-bye, guys. Bye. Bye. Bye, Teufel.
Bye. All right.